to Wondercon. I gotta say, to be a writer, you have to be pretty much a grade A nerd, one way or the other, for it to happen. I mean, do you guys consider yourselves nerds? What is your definition of yourself in that sense?
Well, I didn't used to like nerd or geek when I was growing up, but now that the geeks have inherited the earth, I'm cooler with it. But I was like in Zach's movie Atari Game Over, I refer to myself as an enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
I like it. I think it's a better. I mean, you don't call people who are into sports nerds, you know. So why, if you're into anime, are you?
Well, they're fanatics. So that's even worse. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Now you could be a math nerd, maybe. No offense to people who are into math, but
It's just a four-letter word, I guess.
But we're both fanboys. Of comic books and movies, and like we met before we started working on Ready Player One together. We met and worked on a documentary that Zach made called Atari Game Over that dealt with digging up ET cartridges in the desert, and we kind of bonded over our shared love of cinema and video games before we even started working on Ready Player One. So it was a great collaboration.
If you were going to make a movie, what reference would you have in yours for sure?
A lot of the ones that are in here, but the big one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me, because I remember seeing the original movie as a kid in the movie theater. Sonic stuff, because I used to play that video game on Sega. And just, Mario stuff, which I'm so obsessed with.
I played Daito, and he's a samurai. He loves samurai, and that's why he is always acting like a warrior, like a samurai in the Oasis. And in the real world, his name is Toshiro, and he is a little bit shy in the beginning, and he is very polite, and he's not talking too much. Yeah, and he's very cool, like me. Just kidding.
Can you tell me about your Oasis character that when you first saw him?
Oh yeah, Steven put the mask. It's Mifune Toshiro's face. It's a very big samurai actor in Japan, so I'm so proud of that, and it's very cool. Like the red armor, yeah, and I was so moved.
Oh, very cool. Tell me about your Oasis character.
Alright, so I'm a ninja. You see, you can't see the bottom half of my face, but I still think I'm the most handsome avatar. If you got rid of that mask, you see, I would blow away the competition, hands down.
So let's talk about the Oasis itself. If the Oasis was real, where would you go? What would you do in the Oasis? Appropriately aged for the whole audience. So let's say.
Well, appropriately aged I think I'd be playing mini golf in zero gravity.
Well, let's talk about Sorrento. Can you tell us a little about Sorrento?
Sure. Nolan Sorrento is a really cool guy. He's very misunderstood by most of the world. He's just a guy that owns, everything you need to go into the Oasis. And he's just a guy who would like very much to take over the Oasis. And a lot of people seem to have a problem with this. There are a lot of haters out there. But Nolan and the Sixers, they're just trying to get the job done to make the world a better place, a safer place.
Hello, welcome to WonderCon. Welcome to the fans, I guess. You guys have been seeing them all over the world already. Do you guys have, levels of nerdiness when it comes to fans? Like, this is someone who enjoys movies, but this is someone who knows details.
I think it's just, I remember at Comic-Con last year in San Diego, because we were doing the sign-in with Steven, and people would just lose their minds when they saw Steven. They'd be crying. I'd be like, and I don't know how I'd react to that. Steven was really good and he was really lovely, but it was just, it's mental.
I don't know. It's really, but it's also really sweet.
It's also, I'm not saying it's not.
No, but it's like, I feel like I'm that.
Who would you
guy
cry if you saw? I'm doing the interview now.
Yeah. like Jimi Hendrix or something.
Jimi Hendrix.
I don't know. Some music. The Mamas and the Papas. I don't know.
Wow, you pulled it old school. Ah. Well, I guess one thing I want to ask is, what was it like when you guys first saw your Oasis characters?
Tye didn't see his until really late in the game.
Yeah, but everybody else's avatars were kind of figured out while we were shooting. So we had concept art, and in a real-time monitor, we could see ourselves driving our avatars. So, but they're amazing, and I feel like they're enhancements of the avatars are enhancements of the characters. They're not like separate people, which like I think makes for a really exciting kind of complex dynamic.